Hello, and this is Talk for Glory, episode 128. We are just about a couple days waiting for the biggest tournament in wrestling today. We are basically on the road to Wrestle Kingdom with this tournament. We are about 48, 72 hours, days away from the G1. And Talk for Glory is currently 3-0 when it comes to G1 prediction videos. And as you guys already know, G1 just isn't as special as. Sorry, guys. G1 isn't as special when I love talking about this to all my friends. It's not as special when I go live. I can't do this by myself. I wish Young Smooth was here. Honestly, guys, Talk for Glory is both of ours. But I do have our, at this point, 3-time joining Talk for Glory live. I do have our good guest, Beamo.
Hello, friends. I'm back again.
Now,
All right, so am I heard well? Is the audio okay? Or am I just gone?
yeah, your audio's good, man. Your audio's good.
Okay. I didn't know if it was like because we were literally talking right before this and you're like, "Oh yeah, your audio's fucking fine." I thought it just went from fine to like horse shit in a
Fine.
matter of like 2 seconds. So
We're, we're,
I was sitting there for a hot minute. I was like, before, why aren't you answering?"
it's all good, man.
All
Okay,
right.
so, but
You
before
ready
we
for
get into
G1?
my favorite tournament in all of wrestling, um, little running gag here at Talk for Glory. Normally, the guest of the G1 video also becomes the guest of the Wrestle Kingdom video. Right
Okay.
now,
I like
BMO,
where
you
this
are
is.
currently the guest of Wrestle Kingdom of this year's guest, and you are now the G1. You are now the G1 predictions guest. Will he make it to next year? Let's find out, guys.
Tune in next time on Dragon Ball Z.
I missed those. But guys, when I said that this is the biggest tournament in wrestling this year, I didn't mean that as a publicity thing. I didn't mean that as it's the top draw. I meant that quite
No,
literally.
he's being dead ass.
Being
Putting it
pure,
blatantly, he's
straight dead
being dead
ass.
ass.
It is the biggest tournament this. Whoops! It is the biggest tournament this year because, guys, as we
It's
get
the
into
practically
our
like
hmm?
before. Can I put it like this? It's the biggest yearly tournament that goes like on in any wrestling promotion.
Oh, of course, I'm
Because
sure.
let's be honest, like if people want to sit there and be like, oh, but what about King of the Ring? What about some other indie promotion tournament? The only tournament that I could say that actually stands a chance straight up, and it's not even like a solid one, but like an okay chance on like best tournament of all time against um
It's not best tournament; it's
G1
biggest tournament right now.
biggest tournament. The only thing that can actually like go with that is Tournament of Death by CZW. Like
Is
those
that
things
going on
people
this year?
fucking pop out. What?
Is that going on this year?
It, I'm pretty sure it goes on every year. I'm pretty sure that's like their WrestleMania. I could be wrong though.
Ah. But the reason why I said that G1 Climax 32 has the biggest prediction, has the biggest tournament this year is because we don't have one block, we don't have two blocks, we don't have three blocks, we have four. We have
We have
four blocks
four.
this year for the G1.
Beautiful.
And again, guys, I am insanely excited for this because as much as I enjoy New Japan Pro Wrestling, wait, because this is the
Completely.
G1 video, I'm going to be reading comments like even like mid sentence. So we've already got some. Dude, Z, nice to see you here again, man. Cash Money, always love seeing you. Finally, LOL. Finally, I've been waiting for this. I see people are excited as much as we are for the G1. Are you going to do
Let's see.
the 5-star Grand Prix predictions? Z, yes, I am, but I'm not going to do it on YouTube. I'll be doing it on Spotify and other streaming platforms for Stardom. Little quick little plug in. I also did a Stardom Midsummer Champions predictions and review yesterday. Again, guys, Spotify, Talk for Glory, you guys can find it. Back to what I was saying. Um, there are 4 blocks here, and why don't you help me give in my thoughts on these blocks? So let's first get into the first block. As I read them off, the screen's going to be moving, guys, so even you guys can see it as well. Right now, we have representing A block, the Rainmaker, Kazuchika Okada. The guy that I question, why the fuck is he in the G1 every year? Toru Yano. Tom Lawler from New Japan Strong. I don't know jack shit about him. The Imperial
Tom
Unit, Jeff
Lawler.
fucking Cobb. Bronson Reed. I mean Jonah. And the Rogue
I
General
mean,
and the guy that I would honestly love to buy his shirt. Fuck him. Bad luck, Fale.
all right.
Oh, wait,
So
I forgot
can
one
I
more. I
sort
forgot
of?
one more. I forgot one more. And the Murder Hawk, the guy with the best catchphrase in the fucking business. Everybody fucking dies. Lance Archer.
Beautiful intros for everyone. But one thing I will say, let's be genuine. This was when you sent me this a few days ago. This was probably the easiest block for me to guess, and the whole reason I say that is
Before you
because
get
come
into
on.
guessing, let's talk about how we feel about the guys.
Okay, so I mean, I feel like it wouldn't really help in my case because it's not more so favoritism as it's like I feel like with New Japan, I'm sort of able to predict this type of shit. I may be wrong, but it's like over because of the way things have been the last few years, I can only imagine that this one person would win this block. You know what I mean? Like this
All
is one
right.
of the blocks where I sat there and I was like, "Oh shit, yeah, I know who's winning."
All right. So you can give me that after we go through our list. Little rundown. The guy that is 1-4 with King Switch himself, Kazuchika Okada. How do I feel about this guy? Me personally, he's 1-4. We're done here. I don't need to see him at Wrestle Kingdom. I don't need to see him at Madison Square Garden. I need to see this guy against Jay White for quite some time. He's 1-4. Kenny Omega doesn't have that record. Tanahashi doesn't have that record. I'm sorry to say this. Yours, mine, ours, all of Top for Glory's Commonwealth Kingpin. Will Ospreay does not have that record against Okada, but you know who does? The man that single-handedly sold out Madison Square Garden. The catalyst of professional wrestling. The real Grand Slam and the last rock and roller. King Switch, baby. Jay White has that record.
Damn.
The next guy, you know what, Beamo, you can go on about. Oh, wait, first you talk about Okada, and then you can talk about the next guy. Let's go get fucking.
Okay. So practically, first thing I want to say about Okada is as much as you're shit talking Okada, Okada's my pick. I feel like with the knowledge of yes, they're 1-4. Remember that Okada and Tanahashi can't really say like darlings of New Japan without saying Tanahashi. But
True.
like Kazuchika Okada is literally their golden goose. Like, notice how in every situation when they need someone to pull through, it's always Okada. Okada's the only person we're one of the only people that has a 6-match star rating with Dave Meltzer. He's known as the Rainmaker. The dude's just a legend in the wrestling community. If you actually watch different promotions and you're not like one of those people that just sits there and watches one promotion like day in and day out, you'll actually see that Kazuchika Okada is a pretty big deal in Japan and all over the world in the course of wrestling because of such a major role that he plays.
I see.
And yeah, I feel like he's going to win this. I don't know if he's going to win the entire thing, but one thing I do know that if he doesn't win this, that they're probably going to have him in title picture status against Jay White again. Yes, they may be 1-4, but then again, with professional wrestling, you fight people so often that record can change from Jay's favor to Okada's favor real fucking quick if they book them to fight so often.
I
Does
see
that
where you're
make
coming
sense?
from with that. I definitely know where you're coming from with that. But
So
The next person here is Toriano, and Beamo, you can fucking go first because I'm gonna want to rant.
Isn't isn't Yano your favorite wrestler before?
Oh yeah, as much as my favorite is Daniel Bryan, guys. You guys know how I feel about fucking Daniel Bryan, so you know I'm fucking memeing
Um,
here.
yeah, so same thing as every year. If Yano wins, then channel's getting deleted. Didn't you say that like last year or said something to me about like some shit happening if Yano ever wins G1?
No, I believe I said I would do a face reveal if Yano ever won G1.
Dude, I'm just waiting for the day that Yano like even gets remotely close because I know you're going to
Fucking
be having an
anxiety
anxiety
attack.
attack. Exactly. You're going to have an anxiety attack. You're just gonna sit there like, oh fuck.
Shit.
That's great. Is it like he has to win the entire thing or only a block?
He's got to win the whole thing, man. Like he's got to win the
Ah,
main event
man.
at the Tokyo Dome.
I can only imagine them doing it. If I actually let Yano win fucking G1 one year, I'm gonna lose my shit.
Oh my
But
god.
yeah, I think I've said enough about Yano. Yano, I feel like is going to do fairly well in G1. I feel like he's going to give V4 a scare and make G1 fun.
All right, how I
Yeah.
feel about Toru Yano? Fuck this guy. Surprised that he's beating Jay White, Kenny, Ibushi. I don't know if he's beating Okada, but I pray to God this guy gets 0 points and he should be in the same block as Suzuki and get mauled to death.
Okay.
But on to our next one. On to our next person. Tom Lawler. I'll be honest, guys. I don't watch New Japan Strong. I know jack shit about this guy. Um, I hope that changes after the G1. I become a fan of Tom Lawler. I literally know jack shit about him. Won't even BS.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. I don't really watch New Japan as heavy as before. But yeah,
Like you
if this
watch the
boy doesn't know
tournaments.
yeah, what's it called? If this boy doesn't know who the fuck Tom Lawler is, how the fuck am I supposed to know who Tom Lawler is? I haven't even heard his name before.
Yeah, just New Japan Strong, I guess.
New Japan Strong, I guess.
All right, now on to Strong. Um,
Strong.
shit, where the fuck's the intro? I know I have that long ass Jericho list meme. Okay, fuck it. It is the Master Surfer. It is the Imperial Unit. It is the former IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Champion, former ROH TV Champion, former Never Open Weight Champion. It is the mystery opponent back in 2020 for the United Empire, not mystery opponent, mystery tag partner for the United Empire's World Tag League. It is Jeff fucking Cobb, guys.
Jeff fucking Cobb. All right, so off topic really quick. So on the topic of mystery opponent, remember how Daniel Bryan was supposed to give Zack Sabre Jr. a mystery opponent because he couldn't fight?
Yeah, he gave him Cesaro.
Oh, so it was Cesaro just showed up and wanted to fucking attack people. That's nice.
Yeah, he fought Zack Sabre Jr. But back to Cobb. How I feel about the fucking Imperial unit here? Just like last year, and I believe the year before that, everyone deserves a nice vacation, right? We can all agree on that. Everyone, you,
Yeah, to
BMO,
the tour of the
everyone that we
islands.
discussed with. Exactly. I'm sure the
Yeah.
Caribbean's nice, Hawaii's nice. Guys, go to Puerto Rico. It's very beautiful. I understand plane tickets are very expensive, but you guys have the Imperial unit. You guys have Jeff Cobb to send your ass flying through the tour of the islands. So, sorry to say this, Okada, tour of the islands. Yano, 7 tours of the islands. Tom
And
Lawler, I don't fucking know you, but you're getting a tour of the islands. Bad Luck Fale, biggest tour of the islands I'm fucking seeing. Um,
more or less
Lance Archer,
everyone.
everybody tours on the islands. That's what we're going for here. And
So you think Jeff Cobb's gonna win?
honestly, yes, that Jeff Cobb is my pick. And Jonah, or formerly known as Bronson Reed, tour the fucking islands back to WWE for all I care.
Then
All right, now back to the listing since we just went through Cobb and
Oh yeah, you just
yeah,
like gave us
yeah,
a
everyone
whole
just got thrown at the islands.
brochure.
Like I'm really putting over
Dude,
Jeff
you
Cobb.
literally just gave us a brochure of like a fucking. It was like a travel blog. That's what you gave us, practically, more or less.
Exactly. All right, now representing, I believe Chaos. I don't know if he counts as in Chaos. Holy shit, man!
No.
I don't know if he counts as in Chaos or not. But representing the mighty Blue Beetle, and I know that there's someone out there that's a giant TMDK fan, and yes, the mighty Do Neil. Whether it's Mikey Nichols, Shane Thorne, or Bronson Reed himself, the mighty fucking Neil. Bronson Reed, Jonah, again, he's going to take that nice tour of the islands, but he's going to get some pretty cool, sick W's here.
Oh yeah. He's a ex WWE talent. Most
Former North American
companies see
champion.
exactly. Most companies see the importance in the ex WWE guys, so they make sure to give them a nice firm push, make them feel special. So I feel like it's gonna be the same fucking thing here. He's gonna put on great matches, gonna get some spectacular, probably surprise wins, but I don't see him making it to like finals or like I could see him catching a few wins, but I don't see him winning the round, if that makes sense.
No, it does. All right, so bad luck, Fale. Love him, but he ain't winning. I got nothing
Fuck
for
him.
him. Fuck him.
Bad luck,
Lance Archer,
bad luck
everybody
Fale.
dies. Like that's all. That's all Lance gets. Just everybody dies.
Everybody dies. He's gonna
All right.
show up with a fucking helmet, like with the
Exactly.
helmet as before, spikes on him. Homies prepared
The
for
Murder
war.
Hawk. I need whatever band sings "Everybody Dies" to sing Lance Archer's theme song in the Tokyo Dome. I need that.
That would be beautiful.
On to Block B. We have King Switch, the IWGP World Heavyweight Champion, 4-1 with Okada. And yes, I'll be riding that high horse till my deathbed. Jay White. Yep, I'm gonna say it. I think the champ's gonna win this.
I have to agree with you. Wait, Jay's in the same block as Okada or a different block?
Different block.
Yeah.
Hey, Beamo, your audio.
Oh, my audio? Shit, my bad.
Yeah.
But more or less, I feel like this is going to be the perfect opportunity to actually cement what I said earlier with Okada. Because earlier I explained with Okada, there's always the chance if those two just repetitively fight, then the record's going to change. An opportunity for them to fight is G1, and this time it won't be for the championship. So Jay White could be willing to lose that fight. Like story-wise built, they're not gonna have the champion lose in a championship match. But if it's a non-championship match, and Okada's still like booked as a strong performer, is he? Because I haven't watched New Japan in forever. Is he still booked like as heavy as he was before?
Who, Okada?
Yeah.
Honestly, it's hard to tell.
It's hard to tell.
Yeah, it's hard to tell with the booking of Okada nowadays.
Understandable. But yeah, it's just I feel like if they like give that opportunity to have Okada versus Jay White, if that match happens, Okada's winning because there's no way they're gonna have fucking Jay White bury the dude 1-5 in a series like it. Like if it was a video game series, best of 5 series, he'd be shutting him out right now. I feel like it should at least be somewhat back and forth because when you told me that they were 1-4, I'm genuinely shocked about that. Like how the fuck did this dude? Did he do it clean every time? Like clean,
Every
no
time,
cheating.
no. But the one that matters the most at Wrestle Kingdom, clean.
I
believe
think I
it's the
remember
shortest
hearing
record
about
that Okada's been in a Tokyo Dome match, too.
that. Oh well, that's insane. Yeah. So Yeah, I feel like if they fight, Okada's winning that exchange. It's going to stir something. So then, even if he doesn't win, he's going to be a future challenger since he beat the champion. I feel like it's going to happen, but I do believe that Jay White is winning this round.
All right.
Because, like, yeah, they'll have him lose because that's the thing is since he's champion. I'm sorry if I'm going on a ramble, but
No, but go ahead, dude. We got time.
with like that's the thing with champions. You need to book them well. Like if you sit there and have this dude go on a fucking clean sweep of losses, like Jay White loses every round, every block, everything. Like he just loses, loser of the G1.
Yeah, he's just a certified loser of the
That
G1.
exactly. And then you're looking at all these people that beat him, and it's not, oh, they beat Jay White, the regular competitor. No, they beat Jay White, the leader of the company, practically.
The
So
leader
that
of the
means,
Bullet Club, the
yeah,
top four
leader
in the
of the
group.
Bullet Club. Yeah, so it's like they have to be really strategic with who they let him lose to, which I feel like would only be a small amount of people. And if, again, Okada being one of them, Okada may even be the only person. He doesn't even have to win the G1, but it could just set up a long term story. Like Kenny and Okada, they had a great series of matches. And guess what? Those matches didn't all happen like overnight. Like that shit took time. So it takes time to build stories and make these stories worth like watching. You know what I mean?
Right.
So yeah, that's what my whole spiel was about.
Yeah, I get what you mean. I hear what you're saying. But we'll have to see how the G1 plays out for King Switch because we have
Yes,
so
yes.
many other people here in this bracket, such
Dude,
as
I like how
these.
we both just sat here and just talked about Jay White for a solid like fucking 10 minutes. I don't know if it was that long. It felt like it was that long.
It's King Switch, man. We can talk about him
It's
all the time in the
it's
world.
King Switch.
The last rock and roller here. But
All
we
right,
got so many
continue.
other people. Yeah, we got good old Mr. Stone Pitbull. We got heavy hitting. We got definition of strong style. We have Tomohiro Ishii next. And like Okada, Jay White also has a massive amount of victories over Ishii over here. But just like
I
Jay
will.
said, hmm?
Oh, I'm sorry, but I will say like the thing about Ishii is always someone very dangerous to fight, but he always seems to be on the like on really good matches. He always seems like he's the one on the losing end of that.
Of course, that's why he's big match Ishii.
Yeah, because it's
But I'll say
like
I do
for
think that
instance,
Ishii will come like in second place in this bracket.
yeah, it's literally gonna be like fucking like him and Kenny for the actual G1 finals the one year. It's literally gonna be close ass fight the entire time. Then someone's gonna pull out some combo breaker type bullshit, and bam, winner. Just cha-ching, winning.
Yeah, if Ishii was a video game character, he would definitely have like a combo breaker move.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
But
Can we just
I believe
casually
Ishii's
talk
just
about
about
how?
almost going to knock out almost everyone here, except Jay White, because like Okada, I believe the record here is like what? I think it's maybe 4-2, 5-3. All I know is it's switchblades up. That's
Yeah,
all I know. But
but I mean that's
now,
a better record than fucking Okada has against him.
you're
Like
right, that
shit.
is. That is. And thank you for pointing that out, guys. Ishii, the second right hand man to Chaos to Okada's faction, has a better record than Okada. Let's really think about that. Is Okada your top guy? Is if his right hand man has a better record than you? That's something to think about, guys.
Yeah. That's
You
not
can
good.
breathe with a switch but you guys got to think with Talk for Glory.
True, true. We got a hard hitting question, man.
But next person representing Los Ingobernables de Japón, we have the former IWGP United States champion, Sonata. I'll be brief about
Yeah.
Sonata. Ever since losing the U.S. title, he's kind of falling back into his little singles run thing where yes, he's a singles competitor, but you kind of don't mind him in tag league.
Hmm. So it's like he could play multiple roles.
Yeah, but
Is
it's
sort
not
of
in
what
a
you're saying.
good way, in a sense. One
Uh,
moment, keep talking, Beamo, about
it's sort
Sonata.
of like you. I don't really. The only thing I really know about Sonata is that his finisher is like a dragon sleeper, right? Am I thinking of the right person or no? V4.
Okay, I'm back.
Did you hear what I said?
Can you repeat your final 5 words?
I said, is he the guy that has a dragon sleeper as his finisher? Am I
Yes.
thinking of the right person? Okay, so
Yes, you're
yeah,
still
I
thinking of
feel
the same.
like okay, so one thing I will say, technical wrestler. I don't know jack shit about Sonata. I will be dead ass with you, but I do know technical wrestlers stylistically do good in tournaments because they will beat people the fuck up to where they cannot continue in the tournament. So it's like I have to give him an edge because technical wrestlers are always like the sneakiest to be around because you don't know if they're gonna catch you. Perfect example, Zack Sabre Jr.
Of course.
Like this dude literally went to WWE, did a few matches, and in the few matches he did, he literally like was stretching people's limbs beyond belief.
Oh, he was.
He fucking got the one dude on the ground, like stretching both of his arms back and headbutting his shoulder.
Oh my god. True technical wrestling at its finest. But I don't got.
That's what
I
that's
don't
what
have much faith in Sonata. But Beamo, let's move on to the next one. It is the good bad guy, former member of Bullet Club, a real OG, the true master of the gun stun. It is Tama fucking
yes.
Tonga.
You know, Tamatanga is one of those people that I've always like wanted
Hey,
to
Beamo, talk
see
about
in.
Tama Tonga. I'll be right back in like 3 minutes.
Okay. Oh my, I have to go on a 3 minute rant about Tamatanga. That's fun. Okay, so first, one thing I will say is that he is an OG of Bullet Club. He's an OG of New Japan. One thing I have always wanted, actually, is to see him in a major title picture. Like seeing him go for. I don't know if this happened. For remember, granted, I have not watched a lot of New Japan. I'm trying to get into it before it's trying to get me into it. I'm trying to tune into it more, but I really don't have the time to like watch wrestling like that. But one thing I will say is Tama Tonga is someone that I've wanted to see hold a major title and be able to run with it. I feel like a fight or a match against between Tama Tonga and Jay White would be an interesting match to watch. It would be fun. I don't know if Firing Squad is still a thing. Haven't watched New Japan in forever, but if Firing Squad is still a thing, I feel like they'd have a pot to play or a part to play in the finale of that match. I don't know. I just feel like Tamatanga is someone that's underutilized in New Japan. I feel like he's someone that could do bigger and better things, but he likes to vibe with his tag team, and he likes doing whatever the fuck it is that he does now. He talks a lot of shit. So does so does his brother, and they're both great at it. So that's really all I gotta say. Is there anything you guys, or is there any opinions that you guys have? Sorry, a little lost for words, but yeah. Is there anything that you guys want to say? Any opinions you guys have? Maybe inform me. Tell me if I'm wrong. Fill me in on anything that I need filling in on while I guess, wait for V4 to get back. I think I went on a nice little rant. Yeah, but one thing I will definitely say is that I feel like he's going to do good. I feel like he's going to do surprisingly well. He's going to catch a lot of people. It's one of those factors where it's similar to Randy Orton with his RKO out of nowhere whole thing, but it's like it's similar to that, but it's not the exact same thing. But it is to the extent that he will catch people lacking. He's going to be in a match and he's going to catch someone lacking, and it's going to be beautiful watching him just catch someone with a gun stun. And it's sort of the same thing with the RKO. It's just like one of those things where you never know when it's going to happen, but when you see that setup for the actual thing to happen, it is very worth it in the payoff. Like when you like spot it right before it happens and you watch the entire payoff, very beautiful thing. I think it will help Tamatanga with getting incredibly far in the G1. Probably not winning the block, but I do see him getting upsets. I feel like maybe he could even be that one person that beats Ishii. You never know, because one thing about finishers is if it is instant and doesn't need like some big fucking setup, those are the best finishers. Perfect example, stunner, um, super kick, shit pedigree, shit like that. Those are like finishers that RKO, even gun stun. Yeah, literally, just those are finishers that are out of nowhere and they're on the spot. And whenever you see them get hit, just like fluid out of nowhere, it's like the best. I feel like the best form of wrestling, because it's like, damn, I didn't even expect that shit to happen, and yet here we are. So yeah, I feel like Gunston's gonna take him far. I feel like Kamatanga's gonna be vibing in G1. He's not gonna win his block, sadly, but he's definitely gonna do good. He's definitely gonna do a lot better than a lot of people will give him credit for, unless you're a like big Tamatanga fan and you believe that he's going to go all the way. In that case, you do you, homie. You enjoy it. You live your best life. Just have fun. But yeah, I guess we shall wait for V4 now. Just say anything in the comments if you have any questions. If you want to correct me on anything, just say whatever you want to say in the comments while we're waiting for him. And yeah, once he gets back, we'll go on to the next person. Which one person I do want to talk about, and I'm looking forward to talking about, is Naito, because Naito is going to be a big player in G1. I feel like he's going to make moves in G1, depending on how they've booked him recently. Because again, I haven't watched. So
Guess
I don't
who's
know.
back and ready to put everyone over with the fucking gun stun?
And you're talking about the gun stun as well. I literally went on this whole fucking rant about how like Tamatanga is going to vibe in G1 because he's going to catch people slipping with the gun stun.
I know when it comes to the gun stun, we normally see it and we're like, oh, VRKO. But I just gotta
But
say, and Beam, I'm sorry for cutting you off with this grand entrance. Just going through this whole list of people, as much as I enjoy him, King Switch, Gun Stun, Stone Pitbull, I don't care how hard you hit, Gun Stun, Sonata, fuck it, Gun Stun. Actually, not him. Chase Owens, definitely Gun Stun. All right, go back for what you were saying, Bimo.
okay, I was practically look. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I forgot what I was saying. Do you by any chance remember the last words that I was saying before
You were
you
speaking
came
about the
back?
Gun Stun.
Oh yeah. Just like all of those finishers, I feel like I already said this, but all those finishers have their own like. All right, so you want to hear my list of finishers that's like are perfect because they're out of nowhere and they're impactful.
Hit me.
So I got the Stone Cold Stunner, the RKO slash Gun Stun, and the Super Kick
Also known
or
as
Sweet
switching
Chicken.
music.
Yeah. So it's like,
And that's a good list.
yeah, I feel like those are the finishers that it's like if you hit them right in a match, like no one's going to know what the fuck is going to happen or when the fuck it is going to happen.
No one's gonna know what the fuck just hit them.
Exactly. That's why like I loved watching like Shawn Michaels wrestle. Like, he was one of my favorite wrestlers to watch because it's like you never know when the fuck is gonna hit Sweet Chicken. It's like this motherfucker will catch you anywhere at any time. Like we want to talk about fucking Randy Orton just like shooting star RKO. Which by the way, I know I'm gonna be talking about Shawn Michaels super kick, but that was fucking amazing. I will
Oh no,
genuinely say like
definitely.
that was fucking incredible. But like, and we
Tamatanga
have
hit
like
one on
Sean.
Matt Seidel, but it just wasn't as holy shit. Or I believe it was Ricochet.
Wait, wait, what happened?
Tamatanga hit the same move on either Matt Seidel or
Or
Ricochet, but it just
Ricochet?
wasn't as yeah, it just wasn't as badass.
Yeah, because it's like it's literally recreating the moment because you know what you're doing.
Right.
Like when you're doing that spot, you're not sitting here thinking, "Oh yeah, this is the first time we're gonna do this." Like, look how cool this is. This is, oh yeah, we're gonna recreate the Randy Orton Evan Gordon spot.
Exactly. But moving on from the good bad guy Tama Tonga, we now have
Yes.
a man that has truly earned his name of Great Okan, the Dominator. And all I gotta say about this is, even though I don't think he'll be winning this, I think he's getting big wins over Jay White, Taichi, Chase Owens, and Ishii. I believe he's gonna get second place. If it's not Ishii
I thought
getting
you had
second place,
Ishii.
it'll be, what was that?
I thought you said Ishii was gonna be second place.
Yeah, if it's not Ishii, it's definitely Great Okan.
Yeah, Great Okan is truly great. It's one
Damn
thing we
right,
gotta
guys.
say.
If you guys don't know why he's called Great Okan, trust me, New Japan News, his own Instagram, you guys will find out why he's truly Great Okan. Hot, way too much respect for this man. Any disrespect to Great Okan, you guys can go kick rocks or go do something else. We don't respect, we don't tolerate Great Okan slander here. But
Great Okan.
that's everything for Great Okan. Now we have the crown jewel of Bullet Club, the former IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Champion with the Bad Luck Valet, Chase Owens. I'm sorry, he's going with 0 points and he's jobbing out to everyone here.
You think?
Get him straight.
Damn. What makes you feel this way towards Chase Owens?
He ain't hitting harder than Ishii. He ain't beating Jay White, and he's gonna eat a gun son by Tama Tonga. Oh, and he's also gonna get a dominator by Great Okan. I don't know what the fuck Taichi's gonna do, but hey, he'll probably do something.
Well, shit.
But that's everything for Chase Owens, guys. All right. And then the next person we have after Chase Owens is our Holy Emperor, the man that serenades Jay White every time he does his entrance. The man I believe that he should do an entrance with Stardom's Cosmic Angels walking down the Tokyo Dome. I don't give a fuck it's with or without a championship. I need our Holy Emperor, one half of Dangerous Techers. If we did the awards last year, 2021's Tag Team of the Year, not 2020's Tag Team of the Year, Dangerous Techers, we have our Holy Emperor Taichi. I'm sorry, he ain't winning this, but I just need him at Wrestle Kingdom. I don't care how he gets there. I just need Taichi at Wrestle Kingdom. He ain't winning, but fuck it.
You just want him there. It's just like, I don't give a fuck if he wins. I don't give a fuck what's happening. I just want him to show up. Just be
with
there.
his entrance, singing his entire entrance theme song. All right. So that's everything for B block, guys. The next block is the C block. And in our C block, we have the following. Leading the charge, G1 winner Hiroshi Tanahashi, the ace himself. The man that is, in my opinion, never good enough, Hiroki Goto. The man that just ripped off Andrade and Rush's gimmick, and he's no longer Los Ingobernables de Japón. Now everyone here is a member of LFI, La Faccione de Ingobernables. Now that we got Rush and Andrade on the same channel, we have Tetsuya Naito. We have the man that is trying to save us from warm beer. We have the man that shows us pure, absolute techers, absolute vegan techers. We have the man that will, without a shadow of a fucking doubt, I don't give a fuck who watches this, the man that would no diff Daniel Bryan, Zack Sabre Jr., and yes, everyone can fight me on that one. We have the secret weapon of the United Empire, Aaron Hanari, and we have Boring Evil.
We have Boring Evil.
So let's start this off naturally with the ace himself.
Okay, so start us off, Mr. V4.
I believe that Hiroshi Tanahashi may get this dub. Actually, I'm about 70% certain Tanahashi gets this W. I'm about 70% certain about that. But
You
he
are
has
or
such
aren't?
a no. I'm about 7% certain. I am that he will get this dub.
Oh shit.
He has such a long list of people that he has faced here. He has faced Naito. He has faced Kenta. He beat Kenta in the no DQ match for the U.S. title in January, with
Oh
delivering one
shit.
of the
Oh yeah.
highest of high fly flows. He was once
Yeah. I saw
Aaron Hinare's teacher until he joined the United Empire, and he just beat Goto at Dominion.
that.
But I do believe he loses to Zack Sabre Jr.
Yeah.
And everyone beats
It's
Eagle
the
here.
classic high flyer versus submission dude. Submission dudes always win. They're
Damn
gonna catch
straight.
you.
If Tanahashi delivers the highest of high fly flows, Zack Sabre Jr. will be there waiting with the quickest of submissions.
Oh yeah.
And as Taka
He's
Mikanuchi
gonna see him
once said,
flying and he's gonna like pawn him right before he fucking submits him.
exactly,
Just get
triangle,
on.
guillotine, anything. But yeah, that's my opinions for the ace. How do you feel about the ace here?
Dude, I mean, the fact that you got him winning, I mean, not surprising, but it's like not my personal opinion because it's like, yeah, Tanahashi, I love the dude. He's the ace, he's the king of the air guitar. Everything about him is awesome. But it's that I feel like he's sort of like a gatekeeper at this point because of how much he's accomplished. He's sort of like the John Cena of the company, being able to be like, oh, if you beat me, then you're tough shit. Cause like no one beats me. You know what I mean?
Oh, hell yeah.
So it's like I feel like he's not going to win, but he's definitely going to be in second or third place for that block.
Hmm. That's interesting. Next,
But
we
can I
have,
tell you who I think is going to win?
if we get to that person,
If
correct
you
me.
name the person, if you name the person, then I'm going to tell you.
Oh no, when we get to that person, you say, yeah, this is my guy.
Yeah.
Next person on our list is the man that is never good enough, the man that is waiting for Shibata, the man who was trying to run Shibata's fade at the Tokyo Dome for the never title. We have Hiroki Goto. And like I already said, this man is just never good enough, but he is good enough to challenge for the never title. And again, he's just waiting for Shibata.
He's he's ready to run the one.
Exactly. He's just like, look, man, I'm here to give you those headbutts.
Listen, homie, the back of your head is going across my knee, whether you like it or not. So just get ready.
But yeah, that's how I feel about Hiroki Goto over here. How about you, Sachi and Bima?
Goto's finisher is definitely one of my favorite in like wrestling, but I feel like it's not really going to be hit often during this G1. I'm afraid.
Hmm. All right, next we have El Lingo Bernabre. We have the man that quote unquote got screwed out of the Wrestle Kingdom in Wrestle Kingdom, I believe 8. The man that got overshadowed at Alpha versus Omega. Yes, he won the G1, but everyone was talking about Jericho, Omega. Yes, he won the G1, but people were talking about Tanahashi, Shinsuke. The man that started this whole fucking issue with double titles that I've had since 2020. The man that launched the Intercontinental Championship with only one man being better than him, Tama Tonga. We have Tetsuya Naito.
This is my guy.
All right, since this is your guy, you start off. Give me everything you got for Naito.
All right, so I feel like Naito is going to do the same thing he did in past G1s. He's going to upset everyone, and he's going to catch everyone lacking with a Destino. He's going to win the block. I don't have him winning the entire thing, but I have him getting in second or third place overall.
Hmm. No, I got Naito. Oh, actually, not winning. I got him coming in second place. I got him losing to Tanahashi on the final day. Remember, guys, I don't know what's the order of the days, but I do have Tanahashi still winning this.
Fair enough.
All right. Next, we have Zack Sabre Jr.,
The king of ripping someone's arm off.
the king of I'll catch you with any submission I feel like it.
Wait, hang on. Actually, with Mr. ZSJ, has he ever won a G1 before
No, he
or
has
come
not, but
close?
he has won this year's New Japan Cup by submitting
Ooh,
Tetsuya Naito in the finals.
ooh,
Not
my.
submitting, pinning him one on one. He submitted and injured Tetsuya Naito last year.
Oh shit. You know,
So
I might actually have a new favorite because I didn't know I must have not heard when you said that he was in this block. Thought he was in the fourth.
yeah,
But
if
yeah,
it's not Tanahashi, it's Zack Sabre Jr. for me.
oh yeah. We were literally just talking about like ZSJ is literally gonna sit there and just catch you. It's gonna catch you anywhere and everywhere, and you're just gonna be done. Doesn't matter if you struggle, homie's just gonna be like, oh okay, I'm just gonna make my submission a little tighter then.
Zack is going to tap out everyone here, just like how he was probably going to make Bryan Danielson tap out. Yes, guys, I'm still going to be riding that horse. Believe
Did
me, he
Cesaro
would have
beat
tapped him
Zack
out.
Sabre Jr. or no?
Yeah, he did, which is why I'm still claiming that if it was Bryan Danielson, then he would have definitely tapped him out.
Understand. So but yes, let us continue our conversations about. Would you like to tell me your opinion on Mr. Zack Sabre Jr.?
My opinions on Zack Sabre Jr. One moment. Yeah, honestly, I have him winning this, and if it's not him, it's Tanahashi. Plus, let's go over the list here. Hiroki Goto, he's tapped him out. Tanahashi, he's tapped him out. Tetsuya Naito, he's pinned him and tapped him out in the past 2 years. Aaron Henare, I like you. You're the secret weapon of the United Empire, but you're going to go get tapped out. Evo, you got tapped out all of 2018, 2019. I don't want to hear it.
Evil just doesn't like submissions.
Like, Zack Sabre Jr. is that one guy in the friend group that picks a submission type specialist in 2K22 because everyone hates submissions and everyone can't get out of submissions. But Zack Sabre Jr.
But
will
he's gonna
tap
do
you
it
out.
anyway. He's gonna do it anyway, just to be a cop.
Exactly.
Okay, so is that everything we have for Mr. Zack Sabre Jr.?
I believe that is everything that I currently have for Zack Sabre Jr. Next is the
Okay.
United Empire's secret weapon, formerly known as Toa Henare, doing jack shit in Taguchi, Japan, and doing jack shit as Tanahashi's underling, but is now a force to be reckoned with within the United Empire. Honestly, I don't got him winning, but I have him making a statement, beating the likes of Kenta, Evil, Sonata.
I mean, I'm not sure about Kenta, but Evil and Sonata maybe. Because I feel like we gotta give the homie Kenta some respect as well. Like, it
Right.
took a high fly flow off of a ladder to take the man's out.
Also, this man was kind of bleeding half to death on his face.
Yeah, exactly.
How do you feel about Aaron Henare? He has one sick ass spine
I
bust, so I'll
mean,
give him that.
oh yeah. I feel like he's going to get moderately far. I feel like yes, he's going to have his impact, he's going to have his moments, but he's not going to make it very far in the large scheme of things.
Mm. Yeah, I see where you're coming from with that one. I don't think he's going to get far either. But now it's time for the man, the former IWGP United States champion, the former never open weight champion, the man that drop kicked not Sanada, the guy that drop kicked Shibata on his first day in Bullet Club. It is Little K. It is the master of the GTS. It is Kenta. Just like how Kenta was sitting on top of Shibata, he's sitting on top of the G1 just posing.
Yes. You know, I would have I would have Kenta in top 3 if it was not for Zack Sabre Jr. I feel like there's going to be the top 2 that were supposed to be the original 1 and 2, but Zack Sabre Jr. takes their place. And then there's Kenta just sitting outside that top 3, like, oh, I'm here.
Oh hell yeah, Kenta is definitely up there in the names where, under certain circumstances, I think he's getting this dub.
Oh yeah. Cash Money Hero just tap out. I agree.
Damn straight, man. You already know. Just tap out. But now we have Evil. Fuck him.
Fuck them.
I'm sorry, guys. I know I constantly go on Evil rants and all that stuff, but who gives a fuck about Evil? This is I don't care. That is I don't care. Everything about Evil. I don't care. Fuck his House of Torture shit. He looks like a Hot Topic employee, miserable out of his everyday life.
Understandable.
Remember, guys, he became double champ just because they had no one. Let that sink in.
Yeah. I remember you going on this rant with me. You weren't even like live streaming or anything. You were just ranting to me about this.
No, I was curious at first with him winning the double titles, and then he lost it to Naito. You're just like, okay, I guess I'll go chase the Never title. What? You just had the world and IC title. You're gonna go lower? That would be like Will Ospreay winning the world title and then being like, all right, now I'm gonna go back to the junior division.
Is it?
That's what Evil did. So I don't fucking Evil has no chance in here. Anyways, time for the final block. So this is basically like our main event. Beamo, I want to thank you as always. You are a 2-time G1 guest now.
Yes.
Hopefully you'll be here for Wrestle Kingdom.
Hopefully.
But just like Naito, your main event Wrestle Kingdom spot isn't guaranteed. But everyone here at Talk for Glory hopes that you will be here. It was already fun talking about A through C blocks with you here.
Oh, it was fun talking to you as well. I'm very glad to be here. I always love being here. Very sad that Smooth isn't here because I like talking to him as well, but it's okay. There's always next time, hopefully.
Of course there is. But as most of our videos, we always like to talk about where you can reach all of us. Even though he isn't here, you guys can always reach Young Smooth at YoungSmoothTFG on his Twitter. You guys can reach myself at Enigma_V4_. And then on my TikTok and on my Instagram is also just EnigmaV4. You guys will easily find me. Beamo, where they can find you on Twitch would be your BEAMO_BOI, Beamo Boy. Same thing with your Twitter and also your Instagram. So, guys, if you guys ever want to see some good gaming, go follow Beamo on all of his stuff.
Just check me out. I'll be posting. I haven't really been around to Twitch streaming lately, but this week I'm actually going to start doing it. I'm going to try to. I'm going to be streaming Storm 4 if anyone is into that game. Yeah. That's all I really got to say about that. Thank you for also plugging me. It was very much appreciated.
No problem, man. And then, guys, remember, we always have a Discord. We have about maybe a solid 8 or 9 people in there. We want to at least get 20 people in this Discord so we can truly get active inside of it. Also, we also have an Anchor/Spotify. I have just finished doing 2 Stardom videos on there. And it's not just on Spotify, guys. You guys will be able to hear it on other streaming platforms, such as Spotify itself, SoundCloud probably, or even Apple Podcasts. But with that being said, all our socials being plugged in, it is time for the D block.
Yeah.
And here in the D block, man, I'm excited already. To cap us off, we have yours, mine, our, everyone's Commonwealth Kingpin, our former Never Openweight champion, our former IWGP World Heavyweight champion, our former Best of Super Juniors winner, our former New Japan Cup winner, our current and our real IWGP United States champion, Will Osprey. For you guys that
You hype
didn't
Will
quite,
Ospreay a lot.
what was that?
You hyped the shit out of Will Ospreay. You're just like, damn, everyone's Commonwealth Kingpin.
Damn straight. Just like everyone says, Roman Reigns is everyone's tribal chief. Will Osprey is everyone's Commonwealth kingpin. And in case no one was paying attention to everything I just listed here, let's go over them one more time. Junior champ, Best of Super Juniors winner, New Japan Cup winner, IWGP World Heavyweight Champion. There's only one thing missing, and that is G1 winner. So, no bias. Ignore the United Empire profile picture. And you guys know the rule here on Talk for Glory. Whenever I mention Will Osprey, my personal goal is to have an entire chat throwing up the crowns for the United Empire. So I'm hoping to see a couple crowns, whether it's one, whether it's 10. We're going to be throwing up some crowns for the United Empire for yours, mine, our, and future G1 winner, Commonwealth Kingpin Will Osprey. Okay, I
Damn.
think I'm done hyping him up. I think you got this now, Beamo.
Okay, so Will Ospreay, as you said, our Commonwealth Kingpin. The man is going to go far, but I don't see him winning, actually. He's one of those scenarios that, again, it's like a high flyer. A high flyer is going to get caught by a submission person, and there's really nothing you can do. He has the hidden blade. That's a move that I feel like it's literally like a kryptonite move. Like, dude, if you get hit by the hidden blade, you're fucking dead. Just like lie, act like you're dead. You're done.
Mm.
So I feel like that may be able to get him a win against Zack Sabre Jr. But if that doesn't occur, then yeah, sorry, but Zack's beating him. May
Hey,
come in
Bimo,
second
keep
for the
talking
block.
about Will Ospreay for the next 3 minutes again. I'll be right back.
My God. All right, so here, so yes, our Commonwealth Kingpin. You know, actually, because V4 isn't here right now, I'm actually gonna say this. You know, I don't use Twitter often, but I'm going to actually go on Twitter and try try and at Will Ospreay and say, hey, friend V4 is a huge fan. You should like definitely text him. Totally legit. But yeah, one thing I will say is that Will Ospreay is going to go far in this G1. He's definitely going to be a heavy favorite coming in, but again, he is someone that is a high flyer. He's someone that is willing to take risks to reap a reward, but there's also people like Zack Sabre Jr. who wait for those people to make those stupid mistakes and just catch them out of the air into a submission. So I'm sorry, I feel like Will Ospreay is probably going to be second, and then Naito's going to be third. I think Naito's in this block. I hope I'm not just saying that Naito's going to be in this and he's not. But yeah. So Will Ospreay second, Zack Sabre Jr. first. I feel like that's how it's going to be. I don't feel like. Oh yes, we got the crowns in our chat. That is beautiful. But I will definitely say that Will Ospreay is a force to be reckoned with. He is someone that is very well known across the wrestling community as the Commonwealth Kingpin. And the reason that that name stuck is because the dude was literally the number one wrestler. I think he technically still. I mean, I don't know because Roman Reigns doing his whole like tribal chief thing. But before that, Commonwealth Kingpin was the number one gimmick in professional wrestling. Straight up, I will say that when Commonwealth Kingpin first became a thing, when he started using Hidden Blade, when he started like character started changing away from just being a high flyer, that's when I sort of really caught on to being a Zack Sabre Jr. fan. And yeah, I feel like not fuck a Will Ospreay fan. I apologize. I am very tired right now, so I was trying to sleep and before woke me up to do this live stream. I apologize. But yeah, Will Ospreay, before he was just a high flyer, but once he started like shifting that character more towards like hard striking, Commonwealth Kingpin, Stormbreaker. The fucking Stormbreaker move was a huge improvement because before that he literally just had the fucking cutter. I forget the name. And I call myself a wrestling fan, man. But yeah. He mainly just used that, and then Stormbreaker came out, and then he used Hidden Blade, and then the whole like high flyer thing wasn't what he was known as anymore. Like before, everyone was like, "Oh yeah, I can't wait to see a high flying match between Ricochet and Will Ospreay." Because yeah, granted, when high flying stuff was Will Ospreay's like bread and butter, he was like one of the best you'd ever see. But once he started branching out, once he stopped being like, once he like sat there and was like, I don't want to be a high flyer anymore. I want to do other shit. Once he made that decision, then everyone was like, oh fuck, Will Ospreay is probably one of the best performers, and rightfully so, because the dude is fucking amazing at his job. But everyone realized like, Will Ospreay is just more than a high flyer. He's more than someone that'll take risks and do all that shit. Like this dude will literally like elbow you in the back of your fucking head to win. Devious motherfucker. That's Black Air Force energy. If anyone knows what that means, then you understand what I'm saying right now. It's Black Air Force energy. He's literally gonna run up on behind you and just like fucking elbow you in the back of the head to win a match. This man has devious intentions. And yeah. So I'm not sure what really to say about Will Ospreay anymore because I sort of did cover everything I would like to say about Will Ospreay. Again, covering again that he is a glorious wrestler. He's a great wrestler. He is really good at his job, and I feel like he's going to do good in the tournament. But I don't think he's going to win the block. Yeah. So V4, it's been more than 3 minutes, man. He said, "Oh yeah, give me 3 minutes." Did this twice. First time took you like 6 minutes, and now it's like I don't know how much time passed with this, but I feel like it may have definitely been more than 3 minutes. Hopefully, maybe. Concept time is kind of bad. I'm not looking at the live thing because I'm also currently on a Line fan. But yeah, this boy V4 is literally just disappearing. He's going to get the milk, man. Come on. Alright, but yes. Everyone put something in chat. If you're watching this right now live, something in the chat. Anything you'd like to say. I know I said it before, but I'd like to say it again. Put something in the chat that you would like to talk about. Any topic that you think deserves to be brought up. Anything at all. Whatever you would like to say, go ahead and say it. Leave it there. I'll respond until V4 gets back. V4 will even respond when he gets back. We could both respond to what you guys say in the chat. Or even in the comments when this becomes a YouTube video. Put stuff in the comments section and we'll answer your questions. We'll answer your comments. And yeah, be pretty fun. There you are. I think. Are you there? Sorry.
Don't know how the hell I got double muted. But anyways, I'm back, and I forgot to mention that Will Ospreay beat Orange Cassidy.
What?
Will Ospreay beat Orange Cassidy at Forbidden Door, so he's walking into the G1 with a W.
Yeah.
But anyways, sorry about that long wait. Let's go through the rest of the G1. So
I need to
next on,
re-download Twitter on my phone.
there we go. Next we have good old Hold My Beer, I'm gonna fall harder than Titus ever will, Yoshihashi.
Yeah.
Yeah, he ain't winning this, but he's probably gonna do better than falling on the steps. So you guys that don't know what I'm talking about, trust me, it's somewhere on the internet. Yoshihashi eats the ground, pure steel, trying to save Okada and just outdoes Titus World Slide by a mile.
Damn.
But
This
he will
boy
show
literally
true
ate shit
fighting
on the steel
spirit.
steps. Wait, so he ate shit on the steps?
Yes.
Oh no.
You got anything for Yoshihashi or nah?
Nah.
Next, we have the former IWGP World Heavyweight Champion, the interim IWGP World Heavyweight Champion of 2021. We have the man that I question every single day. Why the fuck was he in Best of Super Juniors? The Dragon, Shingo Takagi. Where do I start with this, man? On the bright side, we're getting Will Ospreay versus Shingo Part 5 or 6.
What is their record?
I believe it's Shingo 1, Ospreay 4.
Damn. So they literally have a
Best of Super Juniors Finals. Here's a Best of Super Juniors Finals, New Japan Cup, G1, Dante Gusho. I believe, yeah, it's either 3-1 or 4-1.
So it could be the Okada Jay White record.
Yes, it is.
What you're telling me.
Yes, Will Ospreay has slayed this dragon 1, 2, 3 too many times. One time for the Best of Super Juniors, one time for the New Japan Cup, one time for the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship. If I'm missing any matches, feel free to comment down below, guys.
Call him out. Call him out on his mistakes. He doesn't make mistakes often.
But honestly, I got Shingo coming in 3rd place.
You think?
Mm-hmm.
Solid 3rd place finisher in this bracket.
Yep.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, is Naito in this bracket or was he in the other bracket? Because I said something earlier and I don't know if I was like
Naito is in Block C. This is
okay, so I had a stupid moment. Okay, I had a stupid moment. Forget what I said earlier. Anyone remembers that?
It's all good, guys. I was gone for a while, so anything when I'm gone is pretty much fair game because I did have to leave for about a millisecond or so.
Didn't know what the fuck I was talking about. But yes. I feel like Shingo I'm sorry for cutting you off, but I feel like Shingo is definitely a solid 3rd place contender in this bracket because I haven't seen a lot of him, but I've seen enough of him to know that he is very formidable opponent. He's going to definitely be a problem for a majority of the people in this G1 block.
Now the reason I say 3rd place is because the next person, the man that is Pulp Fiction, the man that is false claiming as IWGP United States Champion, the man that if he's holding a title, apparently a WWE guy would just take the title off of him. The man that is banging Tony Storm. Is that important information? I don't know. I don't care. I thought it was funny. The man that, and this one's important, the newest member of Bullet Club since May, no longer the biggest babyface in wrestling today, Juice Robinson.
Damn, I didn't know he joined Bullet Club.
Well, you're learning stuff new here on Talk for Glory.
The more you know.
But I believe Juice will be coming in 2nd place for the simple fact that 1, he has Will Ospreay's belt. 2,
damn,
he doesn't need any more dubs. He's dating Tony Storm. And 3, and most importantly, Juice will always fall behind. Do I like this heel, Juice Robinson? Yes, I do. Will I ever put him over my Commonwealth Kingpin, your Commonwealth Kingpin, all of our Commonwealth Kingpins? Hell no. But yeah, that's Juice Robinson for me.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't know that Juice Robinson was a heel. I could say that I am definitely surprised now. The more you know, as before said. And yeah, I feel like he definitely could be a contender now because since he's not babyface boy Juice Robinson anymore, right? So it's like sort of Bullet Club, oh dastardly, whatever the fuck. Like heel, or is he like a face in Bullet Club?
What the hell is a face in Bullet Club? This man is straight up heel.
I don't know. Listen, we have like the Young Bucks are loved, but they're supposed to be heels. So
that's true.
I don't know, take that.
That's true. That's very true. But.
So like this could be a new side of Juice Robinson I've never seen. This could be a side of Juice Robinson that is able to outperform a large majority of these wrestlers. So he could be someone that is very formidable in this. And that's really all I have to say about Mr.
All right.
Juice Robinson. Yes.
I'm saving this guy for last, so we're gonna skip him. We have the pimp himself. We have
The
Yujiro
pimp.
Takahashi. He ain't winning, but he's got Pita, so he gets that dub.
He's not winning, but someone's getting hit with a pimp drop. Yep.
Exactly. My man's is a pimp. That's all you need. We got a pimp in the
Is
G1.
that the name
Dub.
of his move? Am I thinking of the right name? I don't
I believe it's the pimp drop.
think
It has to be.
it has to.
If I'm wrong, if Beamo's wrong, you guys can correct us. But yeah, I don't got jack shit for Yujiro. He's a pimp. That's the dub already. He don't even gotta
Yeah,
be a wrestler.
I feel like
That's
at
how
least
big his W is.
one person needs to get him with a pimp drop. That's at least what needs to happen.
Last year, he did shock everyone by getting his first W on Kota Ibushi on night 1 of G1.
Yeah.
So maybe he'll get a big shocker here. But
yep.
Time for the final guy here. It is.
The final guy.
It is. One moment. It is the former Rev Pro British Heavyweight Cruiserweight Champion, 3-time IWGP Junior Tag Team Champion, one half of Bullet Club's cutest tag team, and yes, that is the official name. It is the ELP. It is the RNR. It is Prince Dev. I mean El Phantasmo.
It is Prince that I mean.
Because we're gonna see the light up Jack and be like, yes, Prince Devitt's back. Psych, it's El Phantasmo.
Psych, you thought.
And like Will Ospreay said in 2019, hey, Dollar Store Prince Devitt. We have El Phantasmo taking in his first G1. What I gotta say about this man? This man is just as much as a contender in the second place as Juice Robinson is. Yes, I got a junior heavyweight coming in second place. Does that sound insane? Most likely. Do I think it's going to happen? Fuck yes.
A junior heavyweight won the whole thing before, so why would it be so scary?
I'm definitely certain that we have a junior heavyweight coming in second place, and then ELP will leave the junior division and go into heavyweight. But, how many people will get hit with sudden death? How many people will get hit with the strongest super kick in the business? How many people will lose to the headbanger? How many people will just fall to El Phantasmo?
Many. That's all that needs to be known. It's many.
So
many
we have our final guys here. For Block A, I believe I said Jeff Cobb will be winning. Jay White for Block B. Block C, Tanahashi. And Block D was Will Ospreay. Who did you say, Beamo? I believe
you said mine was. You take a guess first at what I said because I'm gonna try and pull this up.
I think you said Okada, Jay White, Naito, and then you didn't give me one for Block D.
Block D. Wait, you said who?
You said Okada, Jay White, Naito, and then you didn't give me one for Block D.
Was it, did I say Zack Sabre Jr.?
What, for, yeah, you said for Block C, either Naito or Zack Sabre Jr. I think you just said Zack Sabre Jr.
And then I think for this one, I have Will Ospreay.
All right. So, out of those four, who do you think's winning the whole thing? Because that's the big question we hear at Talk for Glory have. We can have our block favorites, but who's walking away with the G1 trophy? Who's main event in Wrestle Kingdom? You know, I'll go first on this. I think we got Hiroshi Tanahashi versus Jay White, main event of Wrestle Kingdom. Beamo? One moment, guys, as I believe Beamo.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you good.
All right. So one thing I will say is I feel like it's going to transpire well. Like the way that it's going to work is going to transpire well. It's going to be Zack Sabre Jr. is going to win the whole thing, but the way it's going to transpire, it's going to be uh that there's going to be the final four. It's going to be Will Ospreay is going to be he's going to end up coming in second, I feel like, because it's going to be those two fighting against Zack Sabre Jr. against
Well,
against Will Ospreay, yeah. And he's going to Zack Sabre Jr. is first going to submit Naito. And who did I have winning the one block that would
we're
be
not
fighting
talking.
Will Ospreay?
No, we're not talking about like people in the blocks anymore. You're going with your picks now
No,
for
I'm
block,
talking
and you
about
said,
like block winners.
oh
Like
yeah,
block winners because there's four block winners.
block winners. You said Okada, Jay White, Zack Sabre Jr., Will Ospreay.
Yeah, so uh I have Will Ospreay beating Okada and I have Zack Sabre Jr. beating Naito, and then I have Will
Between
Ospreay
Jay White.
fighting Zack Sabre Jr. Yes. And then
Yeah,
yeah,
where Zack and
it's
Naito are in
gonna
the same block.
oh yeah. My
So this is
apologies.
final talk.
Yes, this is final stop. But yeah, I overall have Zack Sabre Jr. winning the whole thing.
All right, all right. I will say that I have Tanahashi winning this. I do have Okada losing to Will Ospreay, and then I also have Tanahashi beating Jay White. Because, fun little history fact lesson for everyone here, the rise of the Switchblade started with the challenging of the Ace at Wrestle Kingdom. I believe it was 13. Wrestle Kingdom 13 or 12. One moment, guys. Let me just fact check.
Fact check.
Got a fact check, so we ain't effing up here. Wrestle Kingdom 12. Jay White had returned from being a young lion from New Japan's excursion, and he returned as the Switchblade, where he, let's just go over the history of Switchblade Jay White since returning, challenging the Ace at Wrestle Kingdom for the Intercontinental Championship, lost, then challenged Kenny Omega for the United States Championship, won,
One.
and then he goes on to beat Okada in the G1. The next year, he beats Okada again, wins the world title about a month or two after, and then he loses to Okada. What? That part's not important. He wins the IC title from Naito, and then he beats. And then the next year, I believe he beats Kota Ibushi for his G1 briefcase. Also, he beats
That's
Okada
fine.
again, 4-1.
Hmm.
I mean 3-1. Just had to point that part out. He beats Ibushi for his G1 briefcase. Main events Wrestle Kingdom the next year, and then wins the Never title last year, making himself a Grand Slam. Tanahashi being the second this year, winning the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship, so becoming the true Grand Slam. So all of these mistakes are on Tanahashi's head, and I feel like it is the Ace's duty to rectify these mistakes by ending Jay White's success.
Very true.
But
Wait, yeah. What's it called? Didn't Jay White and Tanahashi fight before for the G1 briefcase?
no, that was Kota
And
Ibushi.
that was kind of Ibushi.
Oh, wait. Yeah, you're right. They did,
They
but
fought and Tanahashi
Tanahashi won.
still retained. Yeah.
Yeah. But you were right on that one. Might be for almost correcting you.
It's fine.
But yeah. So you have Zack Sabre Jr. winning this whole thing, and then we get the main event that I've been praying for since 2018, 2019. We get Zack Sabre Jr. versus Jay White for the world title.
And that is a beautiful match, in my opinion. I feel like that is a match that many people would enjoy if it were to happen.
And so, on my end, we have Tanahashi we have Tanahashi versus King Switch to rectify his mistakes of the past and ending Jay White's success.
Rectifying his wrongs and showing him that he can beat him for the G1 briefcase and retain the G1 briefcase against him. Bam. Get sauced.
Wait, time out. Tanahashi won't have the
That's
briefcase. I mean, Tanahashi will have the briefcase, and Jay White would have no reason to try and take it from him because he is world champion.
No, I'm saying like that because he'd win the briefcase off of him, like in that
Right,
scenario, and that
right,
he
right. He could
retained the
win G1,
briefcase
have the
after him
briefcase,
too.
and then just walk into Wrestle Kingdom with it.
Yeah, and like how in the past Jay White challenged him for the briefcase and he like retained the briefcase. So he
Right.
beat him for the briefcase like legit and then retained the briefcase a separate time. You know
I
what I
like
mean?
I like that. But yep. That's everything from the G1. 4 blocks, 1 podcast, predictions videos. Beamo, again, thank you so much for joining me on this. I always love doing predictions. Hopefully, you'll be here
Is
for
it?
Wrestle Kingdom.
Hopefully. It's always fun to be here. I always love being here and talking to you guys on the podcast. It is very fun.
Before we go, let's read out the last bits of comments. Cash Money, I saw you throw up the crowns. You know, you're one small step for the big grand crowns comment section that I'm praying for. Tanahashi air guitar ends the switchblade. Ooh, we have ZSJ versus Jay White. Sounds badass. So I see you like both those matches, Cash Money. And then what was I gonna say? One more time, plug in our socials. Um, Myself, Enigma underscore B4 underscore Young Smooth TFG. Those are our Twitters. On my TikTok, Instagram, Enigma V4. You guys will find it. I'm the fourth version of V4. I'm the only V4 that matters. And again, guys, join our Discords. We love talking to you people. Join our Discords.
Do you leave it in the description of your videos?
Yes, I do. Everything's going to be linked down below. Everything's linked
Okay.
down below. Remember, guys, I started using Anchor more, so there will be a lot more Spotify videos out. If you guys haven't already, drop a like, drop a sub, drop comments too. And remember, guys, try to find Beamo on Twitch. You got him on BEAMO underscore BOI. That's just about everything from his Twitch, his Twitter, his Instagram. Remember, guys, help Beamo out. We're always trying to get everyone as our guest. We're always trying to get, whoops, that came out wrong. We're always trying to get our guests to have as much fun and to be just as known as Talk for Glory is, separately, individually, together, every which way possible. So remember, guys, stay safe, enjoy wrestling, and have a great night.
Have a good night.